Traveling does not have to be expensive. Let me show you how I do it. First up, consider embracing the great outdoors. Camping is not only an adventure in itself, but it can also save you big bucks on accommodations. In a trip in 2018, I camped at 3 different national parks for a total of 4 nights. Campsites are generally $22 to $30 a night for a tent site in the national parks. Compare that to $150 to $300 a night for a decent hotel, so I recommend embracing nature and you will be amazed at the adventure this can add to a trip. My next tip is always be tracking the price of airfare. It's hard to know if you are saving money on a flight if you don't know what the normal price is. If you have a destination in mind, check daily as far in advance as you can, and if you catch it at the right moment, you could snag a fantastic deal. Use those apps and set those alerts as well, and watch the savings roll in. My next tip is travel with a friend. Traveling with a friend is not just about the laughs and shared memories, though that is an amazing part of it. It's also a game changer for your budget. Splitting accommodations, transportation, and even meals can make a huge difference. Plus, everything's better with a friend. My next tip, consider traveling to nearby destinations. Sometimes the adventure you're seeking might be a short flight or drive away. Explore nearby destinations that might be a bit more budget-friendly. For example, I live in Nashville, Tennessee. There are 5 major cities within about 3.5 hours, and every city has hidden gems. You never know what you might discover just a hop, skip, and a jump away. The next tip is about breakfast. Look for accommodations where breakfast is included. It's a fantastic way to kickstart your day without breaking the bank. Or another suggestion would be to hit up a nearby grocery store and stock up on breakfast goodies to keep in your hotel room refrigerator. In my recent trip to Disney, we stayed off property and had a free breakfast every morning that included Mickey waffles. Not to mention, this hotel was less than half of the price of staying on property. Hey, that's a bonus Disney tip for you for free. One way to really save money when you travel is to plan in advance. While occasionally you can find deals at the last minute, booking your accommodations, flights, and activities in advance can score you some sweet early bird deals. And when possible, be flexible with your travel dates. This will often reward you with more budget-friendly prices as well, so check multiple dates for all of your travel plans. Now let's talk souvenirs. Who doesn't love bringing home mementos of their travels? And sure, it's fun to browse and find that perfect item, but consider planning in advance. Think about small, inexpensive items that you can collect on all of your travels, something that you can display as a centerpiece of home decor. My personal favorites, since I'm mostly focusing my travels around the national parks, are walking stick medallions, postcards, and my national park passport that I collect stamps and stickers at each park I visit. Food can get really expensive when you travel, so my recommendation here is go local with your taste buds. Explore markets and street food vendors for delicious and budget-friendly meals. Steer clear of the more touristy spots where prices can skyrocket, not to mention the joy of trying some new meal that you can't find anywhere else. Want to really save money? Look for free activities. The best things in life are free, right? Look for free activities and attractions at your destination. Whether it's a walking tour or enjoying a public park, there are plenty of options that won't cost you a dime. If you plan on traveling often, you should definitely sign up for different travel companies' reward systems. All the airlines have these, where each flight earns you points that you can use to pay for future flights. But sites like Hotels.com, VRBO, and Expedia have combined the rewards together, so you can earn no matter how you stay or travel. In just this year alone, I have had 3 free flights and 3 free hotel rooms. This is a new one I just discovered. Consider flying to cities that are nearby your ultimate destination. Sometimes you will find cheaper flights to these cities that are only a few hours away by car. I am currently planning a trip to southern Florida to go to the Everglades and Key West. Instead of flying to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, I am flying to Tampa and driving 3.5 hours down to the Everglades. While this might seem like an inconvenience, it saves me almost $200 each way per traveler. Not to mention, this adds the fun of a road trip to our travels. And there you have it. This is how I've been able to travel so much in the last year. If you have more budget travel secrets, drop them in the comments below. So I'll see you next time, and don't forget to subscribe.